Okay, hi, good evening. It's what is today? It is Thursday, October the 16th, and it is about 5 minutes to 8 o'clock on the Pacific west coast of Canada in a city called Chilliwack. My track is called Nickeloudering. It's about 50 feet in lane length. We're going to use the center lane. As you can probably tell from the picture, or hopefully you can, the center lane is the one, or the middle lane is where 99.9% of the racing takes place, or testing I should say. Very little racing actually takes place on this track, although we'll be racing on Saturday with the cars in the red and yellow lanes. Tonight we'll be running in the white lane. The track has been painted with flat latex paint and is, I think, about 5, maybe 6 years old. What I did earlier today is I put all the names in a spreadsheet, and then I used the randomizer, and I came with a list of the cars in a running order, and I'm going to run the cars in that order tonight. I made sure that the track is as clean as possible, so that hopefully from the first car to the last car, you'll all have good traction and good grip. What I wanted to do just quickly is run a few laps with this car that's on track. It's a Porsche 908. It's pretty much a stock car. It's a car that I built for the Canadian NSR Nationals that recently took place in Edmonton. And what's kind of interesting with this car, it is running on NSR zero grain. I want to say 5210Z or Z is the part number for that tire, but don't hold me to it. I am using a different controller than I've used in previous years. It's a True Speed Apex. It has a lot of adjustments on it. It is an absolutely excellent controller, but it's not about the controller. I just wanted to mention that because if there is any difference in lap times from before, maybe a small portion of that could be contributed to the different controller. So I'm just going to run a couple of laps with this car.
4.603, 4.601, 4.138, 4.062, 4.088.
Okay, so just 4 seconds, 4.08 I think was the best time. I did run some 3.9s earlier this evening, and I just wanted to show that because I know we at a sort of crossroad when it comes to the tires that we're going to use in future proxies. But on this track, it appears that the zero grain is an excellent option. So let's get started. Like I said a minute ago, the names were put into the spreadsheet. A randomizer was used, and Loan Shark car number 60 will be the first car that's going to run this evening. So I am going to start over here with car number 60. It is a Corvette and C7 looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'll clean the front and rear tires, and I will then make sure the braids are set, and then I'll run approximately 10 to 20 laps. If I feel that there's a little bit more in the car, I might go a lap or so longer, and if I feel I've maximized the potential of the car, it might be a lap or two less. So let's get started with car number 60, Loan Shark.
0.659, 4.64, 4.386, 4.228, 4.255, 4.235, 4.251, 4.279, 4.279, 4.199, 4.206, 4.177, 4.163, 4.25, 4.182, 4.156, 4.176, 4.115, 4.089, 4.082, 4.114, 4.033, 4.131.
Okay, Matt is from Kelowna and very active in the Proxy community. Very helpful always with the races that I run at Mid BC, and also very involved running his own Proxy, the Trans Am. And good luck, Matt. That was an excellent time with a 4.033. I ran 22 laps. Car seemed to warm up a little bit, or the tires warm up a little bit, and an excellent time at 4.033. I would say that would be towards the quicker times this evening. We will probably get below the 4 seconds, but anything around below 4.1 is excellent time, and anything below 4 seconds is fantastic. So 4.033 for Matt. The next car up, we have Thunderjet, car number 222. One of the few Aston Martins in the car with a Shark Evo 25 motor. Cleaning the front and back tires. Not 100% sure where Thunderjet is from. I think it might be in the eastern part of the United States, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I'm gonna pause, board, and we're gonna get down to Thunderjet. Okay, car number 222, an Aston Martin Thunderjet. Good luck.
$5.914, 4.707, 4.278, 4.24, 4.197, 4.152, 4.218, 4.164, 4.198, 4.179, 4.256, 4.119, 4.142, 4.147, 4.138, 4.309, 4.191, 4.165, 4.13, 4.24, 4.198, 4.139, 4.126.
Another great car. It just steps out a little bit unexpectedly, like right at the sort of limit of adhesion. Catches you a little bit by surprise. Doesn't have quite the overall grip. I see a little bit of graining on the inside of the tire, so lacking a little bit of the overall grip. A time of 4.119 and a median time of 4.19 as well. So best time, let me put this, I forgot to put the median time down for Matt, but I'll probably see it on camera. So median time for Thunderjet 4.19 and best time of 4.119. So need to double check to make sure that I have Loan Shark's time down correctly. Okay, so next up we have ALS car number 112, and it's a beautiful gold McLaren, NSR McLaren. Looks like a Carerra motor. And quite a thick braid. So ALS car number 112. We just had a small issue with the lap timing software, but it was resolved and we are ready to go with ALS car number 112.
5.2. 4.632. 4.35. 4.435. 4.334. 4.219. 7.302. 4.281. 4.266. 4.224. 4.273. 4.363. 4.292. 4.315. 4.255. 4.408. 4.283. 4.408. 4.319. 4.279. 4.269. 4.226. 4.301. 4.449.
Okay, car number 112 ALS. That was a little bit more tricky car to drive. Lots of motor. I turned the sensitivity down on my controller a little bit, but lots of motor, and on this relatively small track, maybe lacking a little bit of the ultimate grip. So car number 112's median time was a 4.30 and a best time of 4.219. Next up we have GSN, no point. Glenn, also a great supporter of Proxies, with his traditional orange and blue color scheme, and also out of the United States, very nice slot invasion guide. And we are going to pause board. And GSN point. Okay, car number 31. Let's go.
4.759. 4.852. 4.506. 4.553. 4.479. 4.363. 4.327. 4.319. 4.384. 4.347. 4.353. 4.302. 4.337. 4.343. 4.283. 4.287. 4.314. 4.268. 4.209. 4.265. 4.285. 4.291. 4.232.
Okay, car number 31. It feels very light. I don't know what the weight is. Yes, it is a light car. It feels very light, and it's just sort of, again, unexpectedly just sort of kicks out a little bit. Median time of 4.33 and the best time of 4.209. Next up we have Dale Aloha out of Hawaii, also a very regular contributor to Proxy Racing, and a great supporter of Proxy Racing. I always look forward to racing Dale's cars. So car number 4 is a Ferrari. So we will reset. Okay, what the sideways chassis? I can't tell what motor he's running. Okay, so car number 4, the Aloha.
13.309. 4.781. 4.346. 4.329. 4.241. 4.258. 4.24. 4.184. 4.222. 4.219. 4.24. 4.202. 4.194. 4.232. 4.107, 4.121, 4.115, 4.075, 4.142, 4.111, 4.124, 4.251, 7.394, 4.236, 4.205.
Okay, just stop there to make a slight adjustment. Great lap time, Dale. Best lap of 4.075, 4.075, and a median time of 4.22, 4.22. Okay, we are moving to car number 19. I wish there was a quicker way to reset this. Apologies for the delays in between. So car number 19 is one of our racers from the UK, BAR racer. Another recent, I would say recent addition, at least to the Proxies. By recent, I mean in the last couple, 3 years or so, to the Proxy racing in at least North America. But I know, I think he's been racing in some of the European and UK Proxies for a while. And since he started to race with us in North America, he's entered a number of Proxies, always nicely prepared cars. So a Pro Speed chassis. I was looking to find how to get Pro Speed chassis, because they used to be available on Shapeways, but now I'm not 100% sure where to get Pro Speed. I believe it's a guy out of Germany that prints those 3D printed chassis. So if anyone knows, please leave a comment. Okay, BAR racer, BAR racer, car number 19.
A 6.14, 4.626, 4.48, 4.415, 4.476, 4.537, 4.453, 4.442, 4.394, 4.422, 4.371, 4.304, 4.342, 4.346, 4.328, 4.31, 4.366, 4.355, 4.326, 4.368, 4.365, 4.426.
Very punchy for this track, at least. It's a 25K Scaleauto motor, which is a very nice motor, but the gearing for this track is it's a little punchy, so it requires your attention. I did turn the controller down a little bit. Okay, a best time of a 4.304. Best time of 4.304, and the median time of 4.39. Okay, next up we have Peter Gunn, also from the UK, with a beautiful white. To me, that's just a great and effective racing livery. Looks great. Car number 111. And to be honest, it was only recently that I learned that Peter Gunn is not actually Peter Gunn as far as his real name. And I forget what is Peter Gunn's real name, but a beautiful NSR C8 Corvette. Interestingly enough, the motor part has been glued into this chassis, so there's no movement. We have car number 111, and if I remember correctly from my cricket days, is that a Nelson? Okay, let's see, car number 111, and I tell you, it's not that easy to control a mouse from over this side of the track and the monitor being on the other side of the track. So BAR to Peter Gunn, car number 111. Okay, here we go.
.072, 4.509, 4.378, 5.767, 4.667, 4.291, 4.343, 4.308, 4.315, 4.434, 4.292, 4.267, 4.253, 4.266, 4.327, 4.264, 4.536, 4.329, 4.255, 4.509, 4.394, 4.337, 4.313.
Very nice car. Very nice car. A little bit, I would say, ultimate grip maybe lacks just a tiny bit. A little bit unforgiving. Again, doesn't give you a lot of warning before it kind of steps out there at the limit. So beautiful car though. So that is Peter Gunn, who is not actually Peter Gunn. Car number 111. So let's look at that. Best time of a 4.253. Best time 4.253. And median of 4.333. 4.3. Okay. Next up we have Mike. Mike is out of Connecticut. Goes by Smokey-O on the forums. just a fantastic supporter of Proxy racing for many years, as a host, as an entrant, active on the forums, always willing to give advice, and just all-round excellent racer. Mike, I've been meaning to get in touch with you. I still want to know more about you going to Electric Dreams to race in the the slotted nationals and your experience. Mike is traditionally raced on silicone tires. Throughout the last few years, he's learned more and more about racing with rubber tires. And his last year, he was the actual champion of the GT3 series. Very closely fought battle with Peter from the Czech Republic. And anyways, this year it hasn't been as strong a season for Mike. We'll see how he goes here at the Scaleauto ring. Okay, so pause. This is round 9, by the way, out of 10 races. The next one is in Kelowna before the cars get sent home. And oh my goodness, it is now I've lost my cursor. No, actually my mouse batteries have died. Put this on pause and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I mean, really, anything else go wrong? That was just, had to replace the battery in my computer mouse. So let's do this again. We're going to replace Peter Gunn with Smokey-O, car number 70. And let's see what this McLaren can do.
2-4.
Wow, that was interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure. Just on acceleration out of that top corner, it deslotted. So, I'll try this again.
Three, 4. 4.242. 4.176. 4.237. 4.227. 4.284. 4.198. 4.168. 4.205. 4.206. 4.249.
Yeah, this is interesting. This car has it seems to be very light in the front, and it just sort of lifts its nose under acceleration. But it's well motored and well geared for this track.
99. 4.49. 4.21. 4.185. 4.218. 4.171. 4.229. 4.21. 4.181. 4.262. 4.148. 4.285. 4.223.
Okay, as you can tell, when the car has an off, then I clean the tires in between. This is it's just seems a little light on the front on the guide, and so it wants to lift out of the slot, but it's well motored, well geared, and the traction seems to go away a little bit. So best time of a 4.148 and a median of 4.22. Okay, next up we have a new entry, I believe out of Australia, by the name of Wizard GM, car number 28. Excellent season for this Corvette C8R from NSR. Really strong performance. I believe the car did really well down in the club races, and some of his fellow racers said he should send the car into this Proxy, which he did. Car has had a couple of excellent results. I think of late it's gone a little bit softer in the results, and I'm looking at the tires and some of them are fairly chewed up. This one tire is got quite a bit of graining on it, and I believe this is a different tire compound, and most of the cars are running an NSR, and if possible a original NSR. So a little bit of graining. I believe this is a BRM tire, so not in it, probably not in the same condition it was when it was sent away, and maybe the results lately is because of that. Okay, Wizard GM, car number 28.
$9.323, 4.162, 4.135, 4.095, 4.105, 4.131, 4.083, 4.1, 4.188, 4.166, 4.174, 5.372, 4.108, 4.107, 4.152, 4.118, 4.329, 4.26, 4.371, 4.308, 4.225, 4.197, 4.64.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but definitely, yeah, just, I don't know if you can see that, but some real big chunks of marbles or rubber on the tire. Yeah, it's just an excellent time to begin with, and it is unfortunate, but it just did not like that 22 laps. So this is going to be a little bit challenging during the race, but very quick, smooth. I don't think this should be Wizard GM. I think it should be Whisper GM, because it's a whisper quiet car, but unfortunately those tires marble and yeah, they did not last the 22 laps. Okay, the best time, an excellent time of 4:083. And a median time of 4.17. Next up, we have Modern Slots out of North Carolina. I always get this mixed up. South Carolina, North Carolina. North Carolina, I do believe. Rob is another great supporter of Proxy Racing, and for some other reason, him and I have had a battle the last couple of seasons with closely fought battles with a number of very close finishes. But I think this season, I know that this season he has definitely outperformed me and is, I think, in 4th place. Car has done extremely well. So very strong performance. Modern Slots with a lucky number 13.
.224. 4.224. 4.109. 4.034. 4.025. 4.016. 3.994. 3.986. 3.997. 4.024. 4.032. 4.038. 4.018. 3.973. 4.013. 4.045. 4.008. 3.957. 4.018. 3.998. 3.988. 3.968. 3.959.
Well, there you go. What an excellent car. Absolutely fantastic. Very nicely done, Rob. A 3.957 fastest time thus far this evening, 3.957, and the median of 4.02. That's Modern Slots, car number 13. Well done. Next up, we have car number 77, which is Starfighter Ace. And that is an interesting angle winder setup. A McLaren sideways 720. And a 28 short can NSR motor, but in a angle winder configuration. I remember the well-known Chris Walker entered the car a few years ago in this Proxy, or was it the Group 5, and he had a similar angle winder in short can setup. Did very well. Okay, Modern Slots, just want to double check. Yeah, I got the time. Starfighter Ace, car number 17. We're about halfway through the field. Hopefully we don't need to replace more batteries and software glitches. If I can find the cursor. There we go. Start.
.528. 4.983. 4.332. 4.318. 4.254. 4.201. 4.232. 4.297. 4.225. 4.194.
Very light car. Very quick.
691. 4.409. 4.2. 4.254. 4.195. 4.195. 4.173. 4.193. 4.15. 4.17. 4.194. 4.133. 4.215.
Not sure if you
6.378.
Not sure if you saw that on the camera or not, but it has a bit of a bounce. Interesting. Okay, nevertheless, a good time. 4.133 is the best lap time. 4.133, and the median time of 4.22. That's Starfighter Ace, car number 17. Next up we have Audi 1, another great supporter of Proxy. Just launched the hypercar Proxy. Alan has been very involved with multiple Proxies for many years, and a great contributor, and all-round good guy that has been very supportive. Always find him on the forum and always ready to participate and help with Proxy racing. So car number 65, Audi 1, out of Massachusetts. He should be up there. Audi 1, car number 65. Beautiful C8 Corvette.
.329. 4.349. 4.209. 4.174. 4.086. 4.12. 4.092. 4.092. 4.079. 4.086. 4.06. 4.022. 4.015. 4.02. 4.043. 4.029. 4.013, 4.024, 4.044, 3.996, 4.027, 4.03, 4.144.
Great car, Alan. Super nice to drive. I was happy to see you break the 4 second. I was very keen on getting you that time, so you've done really well. 3.996. A median time of 4.06. Next up, no Lakers. Interesting that, as I said earlier on, I put the names in the spreadsheet and sorted it randomized with the randomizer, and it happened that no Lakers was running just after Alan, and I know the two of them have collaborated on a few ideas, so it's probably appropriate that they race beside each other. Okay, so no Lakers, I believe, is out of Noah, one of our younger participants, with a very active on the forum, some excellent ideas and some absolutely beautiful design. Very innovative, and this car, this pink Porsche, it's its own chassis design. It's a 3D printed body, and I wish you could see it in person. It is just excellent execution on this car. Just a fantastic job, Noah. So car number 80 is next, and it is no Lakers.
.272, 4.106, 4.087, 4.083, 4.119, 4.864, 4.15, 4.057, 4.033, 4.114, 4.005, 4.042, 4.03, 4.055, 4.059, 4.048, 4.019, 4.084, 4.055, 3.983, 4.034, 4.007.
Okay, Noah, I really wanted you to get below the 4 seconds, and I'm glad you did. 3.983, another great car. 3.983, and a median time of exactly the same as Audi 1's of 4.06. Okay, next up we have Les, a long-time Proxy supporter. Les is out of Kelowna, races with the group, and also as we call him, Lexan Les. Les is a machinist and works at a large winery in Kelowna, and has brought his machining skills to make some excellent Lexan chassis. Over the years he's had different designs and tweaked them, and has had some excellent results. So car number 54 is a C7, I think, Corvette. And Les, car 54. Okay.
$6.937, 4.277, 4.175, 4.1, 4.08, 4.103, 4.059, 4.044, 4.049, 4.048, 4.059, 4.032, 4.109, 4.068, 4.078, 4.076, 4.033, 4.127, 4.091, 4.058, 4.063, 4.075, 4.086.
Well, Les, I tried my absolute best to get you under the 4 seconds, didn't quite make it. I think Les also made the front tires out of Lexan because, man, it's noisy. But quick, really good grip, good speed. I'm sure it will race well. Couldn't really hear myself think, but anyways, car best lap at 4.032 and a median time of 4.08. Next up we have CGY Racer. Well, Rob is the race director of this series. He has been extremely helpful when we started with Group 5 racing. Rob is a good friend and excellent race director, and has first of all helped to grow what was the Group 5 series, and then we transitioned after getting a vote. We transitioned to the GT3, and then I eventually started to kind of burn out a little bit and asked Rob if he would take over, and he did, and he just took this series to the next level. His commitment, the time and effort, his beautiful track. I mean, he's just done a fantastic job, and this series now has an amazing entry of I think over 30 cars in the last entry. Then they have to pre-qualify with only about 24, I think, actually race. Okay, CGY Racer. Rob has also won the series multiple times. Builds excellent cars. Really does a great job. Okay, car number 10, CGY Racer.
.718, 4.193, 4.196, 4.087, 4.069, 4.134, 4.124, 4.074, 4.048, 4.051, 4.063, 4.931, 4.078, 4.023, 4.008, 4.032, 4.037, 4.025, 4.029, 4.013, 3.984, 3.991, 4.026.
Well, Rob, I was concerned there for a while that we're not going to break the 4-second, but then the car came together. I think the tires warmed up a little bit. I turned the sensitivity down. When you guys see me sort of slow down for a lap, it's just I make an adjustment on my controller. And best lap of a 3.984, 3.984, and a median time of 4.05, 4.05. Another great car that will definitely race well. Next up, we have one of our Czech Republic participants, car number 101, JMS. And these guys are legend. Him and Peter are legend Proxy racers. They build fantastic cars. They are extremely active in the European race scene. They built excellent. They have all sorts of great stuff in slot car racing. They have raced in multiple championships and they are well known. So we are very happy to have them race here with us. Always built very competitive cars. So JMS, it's not been the best season, although he is definitely within the top 10 of the championship. And when I mean by not the best, I'm saying the standards that these guys set are incredibly high. So we have car number 101, a white Viper, and it looks like, is that a cat chassis? Could be a cat. 3D printed.
Euro 6, 4.255, 4.16, 4.036, 4.004, 4.053, 4.023, 3.955, 4.011, 3.967, 3.995, 3.961, 4.003, 3.968, 3.945, 3.972, 3.932, 4.021, 3.966. 3.938. 3.977. 3.945. 3.92.
Wow. Well, I'm not sure why this car is not at the top of the leaderboard. It's excellent. That is very fast. Very, very fast. That is an incredible time. Best time of 3.920. 3.920. And a median time, I think it's the first one tonight, that is under 4 seconds, 3.98. Well done. Okay, that is car number 101. Next up, we have car number 93, car number 30, and car number 64. So, whoa, sorry about that, guys. I almost kicked the bucket. Okay. This is DF Racing, or Dodge Farmer, just outside of Kelowna, British Columbia. Also a great supporter over the years. Very involved with Rob, Les, Matt, and those guys out in the Kelowna club. Was there? Very strong community of slot car racers that Rob mostly organizes in Kelowna, and it went to show, or it showed, when they raced in 3 of the Kelowna guys, only 3, Keith, Darius, and Rob, went to the NSR Nationals in Edmonton, and they were all running very well. They were either in semifinals or in the final, had excellent results. And a lot of that is because of their community of slot car racers and tracks in Kelowna. Okay, Dodge Farmer, I need to 93. Okay.
$7.006. 4.461. 4.362. 4.33. 4.32. 4.35. 4.294. 4.307. 4.305. 4.742. 4.893. 4.316. 4.397. 4.311. 4.287. 4.289. 4.259. 4.271. 4.722. 4.263. 4.26. 4.285. 4.32.
Okay, that was Dodge Farmer, or DF Racing, car number 93 Viper, and you could probably see it's just a little looser than some of the really fast cars. Still an excellent time at 4.259. and median of 4.32. Next up we have Brumos, Tony, another excellent or very keen supporter of the forum and Proxy racing in general, very active and always supporting a variety of different proxies, and has just launched his own proxy. He's done some in the past, and the new one is a Le Mans style proxy, and we're looking forward to that series. Okay.
$14.921. 5.78. 4.39. 4.349. 4.269. 4.286. 4.306. 4.258. 4.258. 4.228. 4.203. 4.179. 4.168. 4.149. 4.159. 4.134. 4.224. 4.386. 4.341. 4.245. 4.147. 4.205. 4.139.
Really good grip, really good traction, just some really bad wheel hop. Interesting, but good speed and good traction. I see the tires are quite square. I'm wondering if that maybe is contributing to that hop. 4.134, 4.134 as the best time, median time of 4.25. For Brumos RSR, car number 33, Leadfoot 46 is next, car number 64, another one of the Kelowna guys, and another Corvette, NSR Corvette with an Evo 25k motor. Also very involved with the group in Kelowna. Okay, Leadfoot, car number 64.
$9.216. 5.255. 4.521. 4.428.
Whoa.
4.947.
Some serious wheel hop. What was that all about? Wow. Oh, I think the body is actually, yeah, the wheels are pushing up into the body, and it's touching the body. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, we'll do a couple more laps. We'll just take it easy.
6.3. 5.534. 4.88. 4.868. 4.969. 5.299.
I just want to make sure that the body didn't fold over. No, there's nothing like that. It's just it's a very soft chassis, and the pod is just pushing right up into the wheel well. Oh, there's also a big rubber on the tire. Okay.
0.008. 5.015. 4.515. 4.379. 4.354. 4.356. 4.342. 4.742. 4.425. 4.311. 4.32. 4.368.
Okay, Leo, that was a little bit surprising. Definitely some marbles on the tire. I'm not sure, like Wizard GM, I'm not sure how that's going to do in the race. But qualifying 4.311 base lap for car 64, Leadfoot 4.311, the median time of 4.74. Okay, we're getting into the last few cars. What was I going to say? I don't think there's any doubt that the next car number 15, this is Pedder or PKZZ, another legend in not only here in our Proxy racing, which joined a few seasons ago, but very active in the European slot car racing scene, building very innovative cars, and since they joined our series a few years ago, have had strong results and have absolutely been committed to doing well, and put in the time, put in the effort, and it shows. I don't think there's any doubt that he will win this year's season. Last year he was a very close second, just behind Smokio. But this season, other than the challenge by Courtney, whose car is, interestingly enough, up next, he has pretty much dominated, and I think the championship is his, almost guaranteed. So PKZZ, car 15. What's he running? He's running, looks like a Causa motor, and 3D printed, maybe an SRP chassis, Black Arrow Ferrari body.
16.089. 4.066. 3.967. 3.88. 3.879. 3.893. 3.902. 3.902. 3.978. 3.904. 3.881. 3.942. 3.9. 3.83. 5.882. 3.867. 3.812. 3.883. 3.847. 3.851. 3.809. 3.805. 3.8. 3.829. 3.787.
Okay, well, apologies for doing a couple more laps, but I wanted to break the track record, and I think I did. That is an incredibly fast time. That is an incredibly, absolutely amazing. I wish you all can get a chance to drive this car. It is absolutely on rails. It is unbelievable, just unbelievable. Car number 15, PKZZ, a 3.787. That is, I do believe that is a track record. That is just, and yes, I did do a couple more laps because it was just, I couldn't help myself. 3.88. I actually changed, I turned the sensitivity up on this particular car because it could handle more. So that was fantastic. So car number 15, that'd be a tough act to follow. Courtney S. Beautiful car number 2 in Benetton colors, Ford GTE. And now Courtney is out of the south of the United States, and I do believe it's Tennessee, but if it's Kentucky, I'm going to be in trouble. Pause, board. So just again, I put all the names into a spreadsheet, and it's just by coincidence that it was randomized, and then this was the sequence for tonight's qualifying. So interesting that the two cars that are actually competing for the championship, but I have to say it's probably going to be a challenge for Courtney to catch up.
16.548.
But nevertheless, he's had an excellent season.
4.148.
Excellent season with a beautiful
4.059.
beautiful car.
3.974. 4.001. 3.958. 3.978. 4.036. 4.028. 4.745. 4.06. 3.985. 3.943. 3.949. 3.954. 3.946. 3.925. 3.926. 3.955. 3.914. 3.936. 3.954. 3.911.
Okay, Courtney, excellent car, excellent, excellent. And I think it will race very well. So, car number 2, best time of 3.911 and a median time of 3.96. Next we have Mr. Smith Jr., Courtney's, I don't know if it's his oldest or youngest or middle or only son, but Big Doug, car number 80, car number 99, car number 99. So SRP 3D chassis. Okay, Big Duck, car number 99.
$7.885. 4.356. 4.234. 4.251. 4.226. 4.206. 4.196. 4.221. 4.201. 4.158. 4.144. 4.101. 4.103. 4.109. 4.707. 4.133. 4.042. 4.038. 4.022. 4.02. 3.984. 4.011. 4.023.
Excellent car. Maybe just need a little bit more speed. I did adjust my controller, which made it a little better. And another great time. Big Doug, car number 99, with a best time of 3.984 and a median time of 4.14. Okay, next up is my car. It's F1 fan, car number 7. It is a cat chassis. It's a 30K Scaleauto Tech 1 or black motor and a black arrow body. There was a last minute change to this car just before I send it in because the motor that was in there went poof. I should really be working on a flat surface with this mouse because it is so hard. Okay, F1 fan, car number 7. Here we go.
$6.775. 4.217. 4.178. 4.099. 4.101. 5.28. 4.094. 4.057. 4.031. 4.049. 3.992. 3.988. 4.001. 3.993. 4.091. 3.978. 3.988. 4.017. 3.992. 3.965. 4.02. 3.986. 4.028.
Okay, well, gave it a good go, but definitely not in the same league. It doesn't have that traction, ultimate traction. Best time of a 3.965 and a median time of 4.03. Next up we have Mongo, and very unfortunate that he passed away a few months ago after he submitted his car, and it's with great respect and with sadness that I will run his car this evening in his honor. And a great contributor over the years in Proxy racing and in slot car racing, and although I never did meet him in person, I read some of the contributions that was posted about him, and it seems like he was a very well liked man within his community, and a great friend of many. Rest in peace. Mongo, car number 11.
3.422.
5. Oh.
7.17. 4.493. 4.434. 4.468. 4.458. 7.46. 4.44. 4.337. 4.279. 4.327. 4.269. 4.272. 4.242. 4.253. 4.277. 4.294. 4.291. 4.28. 4.223. 4.187. 4.265. 4.256. 4.245.
Okay, that is car number 11. It is a best lap of 4.187 and a median time of 4.28. Second last, we have Stevie, another great contributor to slot car racing. Proxy Racing out of California, entered many races over the years. Always somebody that you can rely on to send in a good car and be part of the Proxy Racing family here in North America. So we have car number 8, Stevie.
$7.318. 4.551. 4.384. 4.387. 4.393. 4.367. 4.351. 4.394. 4.332. 4.328. 4.311. 4.265. 4.261. 4.257. 4.356. 4.384. 4.287. 4.298. 4.32. 4.346. 4.263. 4.276. 4.372.
Okay, that is Stevie, car number 8, with a best lap of 4.257. Just doesn't quite have the grip. It's got a massive amount of speed, but just lacks a little bit grip, and it's got a little bit of a chatter as well. 4.257, and the median time is a 4.35. Lastly, but certainly not least, we have this beautiful Audi of Weston's Garage. Weston is a local racer here in Chilliwack, really active in our slot car community here in BC, and also very active in Proxy Racing the last number of years. He's had some excellent results. I know that he had to change this car at the last minute, and Weston actually hosted round 8 in Vancouver a few weeks ago. So let's see what last season his car struggled on this track with just a tire compound that just didn't work. So Western's Garage, car number 55. It's beautiful Audi.
$7.954. 4.4. 4.27. 4.284. 4.298. 4.272. 4.266. 4.261. 4.253. 4.242. 4.222. 4.204. 4.215. 5.375. 4.205. 4.195. 4.205. 4.211. 4.189. 4.169. 4.217. 4.229. 4.321.
A very nice car actually, runs quite nice. Good traction. A little bit unexpected or unpredictable at the right at the top end. Steps out a little bit without warning. But 4.169. Western's Garage, best time 4.169, median 4.24. Okay, well that brings us to the end of qualifying for round 9 of the 2025 GT3 Proxy. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for watching. I thank you very much for those that entered the cars, some absolutely amazing cars. I want to say big thanks to Rob, CGY Racer, for organizing this series, and I don't think there's any doubt that the top qualifier this evening is PKZZ at a 3.787, and I will have to have a closer look to see who is second. It's too close to call. I will be posting the results probably tomorrow to HRW, and thanks again and good night.